days in the past. We are here to bring it back for you. Once again, we got Miss Tanya Hanna and Mr. Rahming. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning, Melody. Good morning, Bahamas. Thank you.
Now, you guys got a lot to tell us. Now, before we get into that, before we get into what is going to be happening this coming 31st of July, just to let us know exactly what about the past has got has got you in the mood to bring it back. What about the past is different from what's happening right
I love this. Okay, so what about in the past? So this segment is all about culture, our history. Um, right? That's all about us. That if we want to move forward, we've got to reach back and make sure we know who we are.
now?
So that's what this is all about. And it's all the thing in my history. We see not just in Goombay, we see in Charleston, we see in Lincoln, and there's this trust, this kindness, this unity is back. So from earlier said, you can really see how
Mhm.
that energy that we really want to galvanize in us and documenting and presenting and celebrating it. And this is a celebration time. Independence Day. So we're including that independence celebration. Oh yeah, right. Um, okay. So that's what it's about.
If you are a music lover and you love the music of today, I'm telling you right now, you gotta make sure you know your history. You gotta know where the music came from. Mr. Pat Rahming is one of the, I guess you can say, the creators of the hidden music, right? Along with Ron Tucker and all of those. They are the ones that set the pace. They are the ones that basically gave us the idea. They put us in the mood, to be creative and do all these things. And
And
we're
they
lucky to have them still.
and then before that, this is the George Zimmerman at the blind plate that we're
Mm-hmm.
standing up,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's what that's all about.
Now, you did send me a song. That's what I'm going to do real quick. I'm going to read it up for them. It's saying on the 31st of July, the Pulse of Human Heritage will partner once again at Joseph Goombay opens at the University of the Bahamas Performing Arts Center under the patronage of Duke Harold Strawn, the last living Goombay legend. Now, this vibrant musical promises three unforgettable nights celebrating the golden age of the music. All right, all right. Now, the Ghost of Bombay was conceived by Patrick Browning, renowned for his dual careers as a celebrated architect. I did not know that. Okay. And was the Bahamas' most loved singer-songwriter, inspired by the rich nightclub culture of 1950s and 60s Nassau. Browning's production seeks to revive the witty, infectious songs of iconic artists like Maureen Duvalier. Oh, wow. Okay. George Simenon and Blind Blake. Performers who gave voice to the Bahamas for the Hennigan's on in decades when the country was still finding its roots on the path of independence. I'm so wondering, I don't have independence, so that's the thing. We love the fact that we're independent is our key thing, right? We keep that going. Being able to take yesterday's music and make it tomorrow's music is very important. Ronick explains he sees Wilson Goodway not just as entertainment, but as a mission to reconnect the Canadians with the rhythms that once defined us, the memory of society that gives society its strength. He says, you can't know where you're going unless you know where you came from. That's true. Under the musical direction of Ronald Beckman Sims, with choreography by Ricardo Christie, the show is to deliver both melodies and moves that bring to life the energy that echoes through Nassau's public panel, ballrooms, and clubs. As production explores the legacy of Goombay, it also tells the remarkable story of its origin. In the last decade, the 19th century, a young Charles Lockhouse stumbled across ex-slaves beating a pen and dancing in a way he had never seen. When asked what they were doing, they answered, we're dancing to the Goombay. With attitude, Joe. That moment planted a seed in Losthouse's mind, leading him and American singer Alice Smith to write song Goombay years later. A song that was recorded by Cuban band leader Nadia Kuga. Did I pronounce that right? Okay, Kuga spread Bahamian music far beyond its shores. Now, through the 1940s and 50s, Goombay became the sound of Bahamian identity. Local composers and singers filled dance floors and radio airwaves with songs like Foolish Frog, Lizzie Carey Basket on her head. I love that one. Yes, yes, yes. Love that one too. Tell me why I run. You can't forget that one. Creating a unique musical tradition that captured the humor, struggles, and joys of island life. Today, singer Tanya Hanna, who's in studio with us today, daughter of renowned Bahamian music instructor Sydney Woods, is proud to be a part of this production and keeping Goombay alive. When I sing, I realize that Goombay spirit is within me. It's that drive, that rhythm, and those wonderful sounds. Now, Ghost of Goombay invites Bahamians of all ages to rediscover a final chapter in their cultural history, one filled with sharp lyrics, irresistible rhythms, and the energy of people who dance their way towards independence. As Rahming said, this is a chance to honor the artists whose music still whispers through our collective memory and to make sure they're softened loudly once more. Now, as part of the passing of the spirit of the way, the next generation, the review is being directed by Bali Rowell, a young and energetic director whose talents are most known for her work with Shakespeare in Paradise. Who's all over that one, right? That was a massive deal for a treat. Performances will take place July 31st through August 2nd at 7 p.m. at the University of Toronto Performing Arts Center with a red carpet gala on opening night. Now, tickets for the 31st gala are $100, while general admission tickets are for the 1st and 2nd of August for $50. Now, they are available to purchase at the University of Bahamas bookstore. Their call-in number 397-2650. Boarding and Hub Store, Blake Road, 306 1088, stepping out on top of the hill, 90th Street, 727-9098, and Bristol Cellars on Boston Road, 601-9314. That is so much goodness you guys have going on. And I'm pretty sure the young ones that are coming up, okay, I did not get to enjoy those good old days. So bring back the good old days, right? They are definitely bringing back the good old days. Now, tell us, who do you have involved in this? I think it's choreography. Who else do you have any musicians in mind that you might be excited to see?
Well, maybe
Nathan. Yes, I'm
um,
familiar with Nathan. Nathan, she was Nathan like that's okay. Nathan like coming to check you out. Anyone else that I know of?
um, well, the crew that Ricardo has put together is a group of very young Bahamian dancers. I'm sure you will be happy to be introduced to them. It's very
Well, I always love to see when you have the season on introducing everyone to
yeah,
a thing or two. Obviously, young people are very opinionated. We always think we know it all, but it's great to see them guiding them and reminding them that we do have a history. There is a music history that is slightly being forgotten. I know the Bahamian, I know for a minute there was an argument of what is considered Bahamian music. For me, if it's made by a Bahamian, it's Bahamian music. But for some people, it has to have that authentic sound.
well,
So,
I think you just hit on a really, really important point. You are absolutely right that if a Bahamian does it, it's Bahamian. No doubt about it whatsoever. And because we've been misled about that, you have a lot of people who are musically inclined, musically sensitive, and in some cases musically brilliant, who remain out of the spotlight because their friends say to them, "That's not Bahamian.
mhm.
That's nonsense." Um, the idea of Bahamian music is really more for external identification than it is for any internal identification. Um, if you started freezing Bahamian music to any one bit of music, what will happen is you stop the development of music, right? And that makes no sense at all. When we think of American music, at one point American music was purely and simply rock and roll. Today it's closer to country music. I mean, that's why Beyonce decided she would make a shift,
Right?
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 Um, so the development of the music is something that continues all the time. And when we get trapped into saying that's not Bahamian, even though it's done by a Bahamian, that's very tragic. The idea of Bahamian music um, really came from a time when a Bahamian song was released in North America. North America went wild and started referring to the music as Bahamian music. And throughout the 50s and 60s, not only for North America, but for a lot of the rest of the world, what was being produced was considered Bahamian music. And that was Goombay. The very first song produced in 1949 was called Goombay, the one produced by, recorded by Xavier Cugat.
You know what I don't understand? Um, in today's time, technology has helped us put on music any and everywhere.
Yeah,
It's so easy for us to go ahead and, if we wanted to, it's so easy for us to go out there and find a clientele, find a little Puerto Rico, make a little bit of money, you know what I mean, and be a little bit of the limelight. But back in the day, they had nothing. They didn't even really have speakers. They did everything acoustically, and the music literally traveled. Even up until this day, I'm still hearing. I have what's her name, Diana Hamilton.
Yeah, yeah,
She still goes down to Paris and she still performs. And the funny thing is, she makes most of her money performing the good old days type of music. How did you
yeah.
guys? How did you find the way of getting the music out there? What was the strategy to get the music out there without having the assistance of social media or any of those
well, traveling to the U.S., traveling to the islands, Cuba and Jamaica, went to Mexico.
things? The networking was a thing.
Yes,
You had to really network. I hope you the young ones. I hope you listen.
person to do that. Without I'm looking for my way to well, I'm scheduling you for our Christmas party. So you have Christmas parties that are scheduled and you know that I'll be this year I'm in New York, next year I'm in New York, for
Mhm.
Christmas party. And that's really how I feel. I'm happy with social media.
Yeah, without the social media.
Without all of that. And even with well, and I am with our children went to university. So then we became part of university's functions, on grade seven. On the first day, so this university, we're there for an audition.
Oh wow.
And here we are.
Killing two birds in one
Can I
stone.
tell you the scenario? Anyway, listen, we're there early. So we're there to audition to get into university. There it is, Dr. Audrey. He's walking out now. I don't know that's who he is at the time. I'm waiting for him to be an hour early. This is ready because at the time you really this is day one. You're in a hotel. So you have to build any relationships and so we're there, he's back saying, girl, he's he just trust me. What's happening? So that's my son. So he said, well, he's an audition. In the office, right away, they scholarship. Not in me. We got to play for their, it was one of their donors, hotel. International music, jazz, classical, standards and stuff. So yeah, she was already playing with music from 13. So yeah, all this repertoire. So they found that out. He did their evening at night, and that's what became their go-to for all of their donors. Events. So that gave such a taste of
Definitely got to a lot of behavior.
that was before social media.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The networking is building a real
Yes,
relationship. You know what?
yes.
And even though I'm talking about it,
Names, telephone number.
it might be in a later date. Oh, and they might go into it. Myself, off the job. I like phone. You don't see me in person that much, right? See, and that's my fault. 'Cause I'm one of the phone babies. Okay, one of those phone babies. But those of you that are listening in, you have to find a way. I'm talking to myself as well. You have to find a way to network properly, whether you believe it or not. Music can definitely pave the way for you. It can literally pay you for your life, any lifestyle that you have that you want to maintain. Music can do it for you. But I want to ask for Mr. Raming, how was it for you back in the day, being a musician, a songwriter, all of that? Was it profitable? Were you able to make a good living off of that?
Um, no.
No.
Uh, but then that's I think when I first started playing professionally, I started playing to buy pizza. Right? Uh, Seriously, I was living in a dorm, and every night we would watch the late movie as a group, and people would buy their pizza and have it delivered at 11:30 or whatever it is, so that we could watch the late movie together. At the time, the pizza cost $1.50.
Wow.
Right? Um, my first job, I got paid $6 a night to play in the Yellow Door Cafe. And what that did was I paid for my pizza for the week. Right?
It was
So, uh, and I think that was the most profitable. I've made a bit of money playing music, but the truth of the matter is, for me, music has always been a mission. Um, I play because there are things in my chest that I want to get off my chest, mostly to do with um, my community. Uh, I see I see issues that we're dealing with that I think one of the ways I could help is by bringing them to the surface. And I think this is what art does. Period. It helps. It helps the public confront those things that otherwise they don't know that they're dealing with, and it helps them resolve and work out those issues.
Mhm.
And I should point out that I got started during the time when I was a hippie. So
Okay.
during that time, there was one fundamental question that I got in the habit of asking: Why? You know, why are we doing this? What's the whole point? And I'm still that way today. Um, and if you look at my music, you'll see that um, most of the time I'm celebrating my community and doing it in a way that helps people look at themselves and say, wow, we're a fantastic people.
That is beautiful. That is beautiful. What we're gonna do right now, we're gonna jump right into some music. We got some sponge and money coming in your way. Now, don't forget, we are definitely talking to Miss Tanya Hanna as well as Mr. Pat Raming, and it's all about the ghost of Goombay. Tickets are going to be on sale, and this event is going to be happening on the 31st, all the way down to the 2nd of August. 31st of July to the 2nd of August. So 31st of July, 1st of August, 2nd of August. 1st of July is going to be $100 for admission. The 2nd and 1st of August is going to be $50 for admission. And these tickets are available for purchase at the University of the Bahamas bookstore. Call in numbers 397-2650. Born Again Health Store on Blake Road, 603-1088. Stepping out on top of the hill, Matthew Street, 779-098. And Bristol Cellars on Gladstone Road, 601-9314. In the meantime, between time, a little sponge and money is coming your way, and then we're going to be coming right back to this. Okay, coming right back. all of the good work, all of the good news, all of the little memories, that you shared. I'm not going to invite you guys back again. On the 31st, the 1st of August, and the 2nd of August is when you're going to be having your event all called Ghost of Goombay. I want to make sure that you guys come in, okay? All right? Make sure you drag me behind. I've got to make sure that I am there for the event. I don't want to miss it. I've already missed the past days, the good old days. I wasn't here for the good old days, so I'm going to make sure I'm here for these scheduled nights. Once again, it's going to be 31st of July, the 1st of August, and the 2nd of August. Do you have any more? Did you have any shout outs?
Yeah. First of all, for those people who are scared of ghosts, um, these are friendly ghosts. Not only friendly ghosts, they're musical ghosts. So you will enjoy yourself with those ghosts. Don't worry about don't worry about the fact that we're in the graveyard.
Okay.
Melody, we would also like to shout out, we want to thank Bristol Sellers, our sponsors, and also the University of the Bahamas, and the Broadcasting Station of the Bahamas Netherlands. Thank you.
The final thing for me is uh, to say a wonderful thank you to Duke Errol Strong. Um, he is now well into his 90s, and he's got more energy than me. And he's an incredible gentleman, and we'd like to thank him publicly for agreeing to be the patron for this event.
That's awesome. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, you can find tickets for the 31st gala. That's going to be $100. You can find that as well as for tickets for the 1st of August and 2nd of August at $50. Tickets are available at the University of the Bahamas Bookstore, 397-2650. Born Again Health Store on Blake Road, 603-1088. Stephen out on top of the hill, Mackey Street, 727-9098. And Bristol Cellars on Glasgow Road, 601-9314.
I want to also thank our, some wonderful, fabulous door prizes. So I want to thank Perfume Bar, Tanya, thank you, Tanya. And I want to thank also Chana who's giving us the golden star. So it's going to be a wonderful treatment. We have some excellent door prizes. So stay tuned.
You have some excellent partners as well. So congratulations going out to you. We will definitely be there. In the meantime, between jump right into the music that you love, we're going to be coming back to you with Comfort Suite. So don't leave. Keep it locked right here on Global 105.